Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we're down at the coconut place. This is where we bring the dried coconut. We have a bag of coconut which we're going to show you what happens. Beth is out there and I'm going to just turn the camera around so I can see, or you can see, what they're doing. So there's our bag of swag. This is a busy little place though. All kinds of different stores. There's one there selling cakes. Wow, all kinds of goodies. Little drugstore, bakery, clothes. Pawn shop, money changer, money transfer, all the tricycles, motorcycles, and all that stuff there. Here's the man. He's going to get that bag for us. Now what you see around his head is a common cheap kind of headwear. They take a t-shirt and they have a clever way of folding it, putting it on their head, and that keeps off the sun so it can get burned. And quite what Beth is doing there. The man has done his job. And I guess either someone is coming out to weigh the coconut that we have. And you can see all kinds of stuff here, look. This is all different kinds of feed. Different kinds of vegetables. Not quite sure what that is. So that lady is going to do the honors, I guess. That's our bag on there. So we get paid by weight. I guess she looked in the bag to make sure that it wasn't filled with garbage. And she held across 28. So that's what we'll get paid on. Lots of recycling goes on in the Philippines. Look, somebody's brought in a ton of bottles. There's our little truck. And that's probably the next size of truck that we should get. 4x4, that's a Mitsubishi, but that probably is new. We'll be looking at getting an actual truck rather than a van, which is what that one is. Our little truck, the 4x4, that's probably the most popular kind of vehicle that you will see here. And here's Beth. What happened?
28 kilos and it's 1,174.50 pesos. Because the kilo is 43.50 pesos.
Okay,
And
so
we got 28 kilos.
so that's going to buy
A
a
sack
bag of rice today.
Yeah, a bag of
Well,
rice.
not quite, is it?
Maybe it's
2,000. What's the bag of
half of
rice?
sack. Half sack of rice.
Half a sack.
Yeah,
And why do we need to buy rice, honey?
because
Explain.
we don't have rice anymore.
Well,
It's out of
I
stock.
understand. Ask an obvious question, get an
Yeah,
obvious
because
answer.
the consumptions of the rice from the other harvest is already finished.
I see. So we
Yeah.
didn't get as much on the last harvest.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot.
And for the next harvest, we're looking at what?
We're not looking because of the rain in the previous previous months.
So that's
previous
ruined
days.
some of
It
the
ruins
crops?
The crops.
So we're looking at buying rice from now then.
Yeah.
Okay.